guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my second mental health check-in type of video for the year. I did one back in April, so now I'm doing one in August, and then I'll do another one in December. And like I said back in April, this is kind of related to the whole like New Year's resolution that I made to put a lot of focus on my own mental health and just really like focusing on making myself feel better, feel more okay. I don't want to say feel more normal because like nobody is normal. We all have our issues, you know, that's just part of being human. But I wanted to put a lot of focus this year on making sure that my own mental health was okay and that I was doing things or trying new things that could potentially help me. And even if it's just things like, not even just for like depression and anxiety, but things like, you know, staying focused on what I need to accomplish or my, you know, ability to socialize with people, because I'm very like antisocial and introverted sometimes, and it makes it super difficult to communicate with people because sometimes I just have a really difficult time opening up. And even like with these videos, it's actually really challenging for me sometimes because I have a difficult time. First off, it's difficult for me in general to know what I want to put out on the internet because I'm a very paranoid person. And so there's always that fear in the back of my head of like saying too much and like putting myself in danger, I guess, in a way. And there's also the fact that I don't like to be vulnerable very often. I only really am okay with it in certain situations around people that I trust and like my best friends, my family. Like, it just has to be the right situation. There are very few people that I will very easily open up to and share my thoughts with and things, and like I could probably count them on one hand that I know I can just send them a random message just being like, ah, and they'll be like, it's okay, calm down, we got this, we're gonna make it through this. So it's difficult for me to put things into words, I guess, that I feel like other people will understand through something like a video. So with that said, I guess I don't really ever know where to start with these, but back in April I mentioned, like, I talked about things that like habits and things I had picked up because like I had been journaling and I'm still journaling, and like just different little things that I had been working on adding into my life to help. And I was doing really good for a while. And like I don't want to say that I'm not doing good now. Like I feel like mentally I am much better now than I was in like December and January, and probably even much better than I was in April. When I got back from my trip at the beginning of June, the end of May, beginning of June, I did have a few weeks in there where it was really, really difficult to transition back into like normal life because it was so nice to be able to relax and not care about anything and just enjoy time with friends and, you know, a little bit of time with my family, and just to be surrounded by people that I love and people that love me, and to be able to get out in nature and explore new places and see new things and be around different people. And just, it was such like an amazing thing for me because I love to travel and I love to just feel free like that. So then to take all of that and just be condensed back down into my like normal world was really difficult for me, and it took me a little bit to overcome it. So I guess the point of this video is to just say that it's okay to feel like you've failed sometimes. It's okay to stumble, it's okay to trip, it's okay to fall from this point where you feel like you've made so much progress, as long as you don't stay there. It's perfectly fine and acceptable and understandable that whenever you are trying to change something about yourself and become a better person, become the best version of you and the person you really want to be, it's understandable that sometimes you're going to kind of stumble along your path and you're going to fall and feel like you're lost, you know? There are going to be moments where you're just like, wait, what happened to my progress? Wait, why did I stop doing this? Why did I stop, you know, working on this project, this goal? And you're gonna catch yourself. But that's the important part, is that you do catch yourself and you do recognize the fact that you've kind of strayed away from where your sights were set before. And then you have to make the decision of, do you want to go back to this? Is this still your goal and your direction? Or has it shifted slightly? And if it's shifted, that's fine. You can change your goals, you can change your dreams, you can change your destination, so to speak. But don't let yourself stay down in a spot you don't want to be. You know, when you're working on becoming the best version of you, that has to be your goal. You have to stay focused on that. And you have to recognize when you've kind of just been like, meh, and put it on the back burner. And sometimes you need a break from certain things. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. I understand that. You just have to know that it's gonna be okay. You know, we all fall. We all have difficult moments. It's being able to recognize those and pick yourself back up. It's being able to reach out to that friend or family member and say, I need help. I just need to vent. I need someone to talk to. It's okay to reach out to people to give you a helping hand to rise up again and to get set back up on your path. You know, it happens. And I was there for a little bit. It was, like I said, it was a good couple weeks, maybe even like a month, that I was just like, I felt lost. I felt like I was losing my mind. I just wanted to there was something inside of me that was just screaming to get out. Like, I felt so off. And like, I couldn't focus on anything. You know, I felt like I was kind of just failing left and right and left and right, left and right. And I wasn't. Nothing was, you know, being lost along the way. It was just my own perception of things. And I mean, even now, like right now, I feel like I'm having a difficult time like communicating with people. And I feel like my mood has just been really strange. And I know what some of the reasons behind it are. A lot of it is just like my own physical health at the moment, which is a completely different video that will be coming soon, but I will explain all of it later. And because that's another thing that I kind of just keep to myself a lot and don't talk about. But I need to put it out there because maybe it can help somebody and maybe it'll just help someone understand or something. But it's something that I have to work on and something that I have to be aware of. And I think that that's just, it's something I've got to do. But like I said, during that time, let's see, throughout the month of June was really difficult. And then at the beginning of July, I went on a small road trip with my mom. And like, I remember just texting her just like out of the blue because I was off work for the 4th of July. And so I texted her and I was like, hey, is there any family plans going on? Like anything? And she was just like, oh, I'm going on this small trip. Do you want to go with me? Yes. I dropped everything and just disappeared for a little bit basically. And all I needed was to just be on the road. I needed to get out. I needed to remind myself that even though I wasn't on an airplane flying to some crazy new destination, I was just going on a small road trip to places I had been before. And I needed to remind myself that that feeling can still be there, you know? Like, you can still feel like you're escaping basically in your own backyard. And that was really helpful to me, and I really have learned to embrace like spending more time outside, and it's been amazing for like clearing my mind and just helping me feel better all the time. So yeah, that's kind of where my brain has been lately, I guess, is I had a little bit of a hard time. I felt like I was failing, stumbling, falling at a standstill, I guess. I felt like all of my work towards my goals was just kind of like halted. And I was having a difficult time feeling inspired in general by life. Even though I had all these ideas in my head, it was like I was overwhelmed by my own brain. And so I just stopped and I felt like I couldn't do anything for a little bit. And I kept trying to fight through it and it wasn't working very well for a while. So yeah, I guess that's my whole point of this check-in today. It's not only to update you on where I've been mentally the last few months, but also just to remind you that we all go through it, you know? We all fall sometimes. We all feel halted sometimes, and you just have to recognize it, pick yourself up, reach out for help when you need it, and refocus your brain. And you'll get there, and it'll all be okay. So, yeah, that is it for this video. I feel like these always feel kind of random, but like I said, if I don't put it out there, then who knows? Maybe it'll help somebody. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just sit here for all of eternity. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!